Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your May 2022 Tarot and Oracle forecast. This is going to give you a nice big picture for what is coming up in your energetic forecast and also in your tarot. We're going to get a look at what's going on there. I also am an astrologer, so if you're interested in getting deeper into the astrology patterns of the month, there will be a link at the end of this video. You can click on that and it will take you to another video that will show you everything that's going on in the astrology of the month. So Cancer, thank you as always for being here at the channel. I appreciate your time and your involvement here. And if you have time, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know that you enjoy this content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I'm using in this video, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please let's see what we have for our beautiful Cancers. Anything they need to know for their highest and best good, please, for this month of May 2022 ahead. Ooh, I like this one, Cancer. So your main focus, your main energy for the month of May is the first breath card, the beginner's mind. So this is a beautiful message that really says, breathe out, breathe in, Cancer. Release anything that you thought you knew, any cynicism, any pessimistic thoughts, any feelings of doubt, any, heartaches from the past, as much as you're able to, because the beginner's mind is called for here. There is that thing, they call it, what is it? Beginner's luck, right? Why is it called beginner's luck? Because many times when you don't have a foregone idea about a conclusion or about how you'll do it something, it just seems to sort of flow very naturally to you because you're not all bound up in your head, your worries or anxieties about how it will turn out, and you're just having more fun with it. Therefore, you're luckier. Therefore, it flows easier. So absolutely embrace that this month, Cancer. This is a powerful time for fresh beginnings, new opportunities, and the more that you can kind of see things with that beginner's mind, beginner's eyes, that's going to make the big difference. I also kind of like this. I'm just looking at this card a little more. This planet on here almost looks like Jupiter, and Jupiter is shifting signs just for this month. So that may be also having some effect on you as well. Next, let's get into the numerology. We're going to pull some numbers for you, Cancer. Let's see which one is most important for you. Ooh, and the energy of leadership, the number 81. So my feeling with this, the number 8 is very much about manifestation, right? It's a very strong balanced number, as above, so below. So it really does give you the ability to create and to manifest your dreams, goals, and ideas. The number 1, of course, is all about, again, those new beginnings, those beginnings. That is what this month is so much about. So you are manifesting something through the power of yourself as an individual, and through your ability to have that beginner's mind attitude around this. Let's get into next a crystal and chakra. We're going to see which one of these gemstones or crystals are best for you to work with for May, and what chakra is most activated. Beautiful. I just did the Sagittarius reading. They had tourmaline as their stone. You've got obsidian. These guys are very similar on their vibration. They're very, very helpful for grounding, for protection, the root chakra. So the black obsidian is coming through. Cancer, this is an excellent stone for you to be using. It's actually a volcanic glass, volcanic rock. And so this helps to root you into the earth, into that grounding center. It helps you stabilize. It also protects your energetic surround, your field very, very nicely. Black tourmaline is another one that you can use together with that stone. They're going to be very helpful for you. So ground and center this month, and protect your energy. Just keep good vibrations, good people in your environments. Very key for this month of May. Next, let's get into an Ascended Master Guardian Guide who will be working with you. Let's see who wants to come out to work the strongest with Cancer, please? And we have Horus coming up for you, the falcon-headed Egyptian deity that deals with the cosmic gateway. So your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. To me, what I feel strongly with Horus, you know, just like with falcon energy, hawk spirit, right, is that farther reaching vision, long-term goals, seeing the bigger picture, and gaining mental clarity. I love that it says your thoughts are powerful and strong, because that beginner's mind in that beginning position, guys, it is very much about your thoughts. Where your thoughts are, your energy will lead you. That's what will manifest outwards. So really pay attention. If your thoughts are positive, if your thoughts are empowered, if your thoughts are confident, you're going to feel so much more of that in your manifest world. So keep that very, very close. And if you feel yourself falling down into negative thinking, putting yourself down, etc., don't beat yourself up for that. Just bring yourself back to center. Remember, it's like stay focused where you want to go. Where you're paying attention to is where you're going to go. So next, Cancer, let's get into your tarot. We're going to do a full Celtic cross and see what is coming up for you. So Spirit, give us a nice, accurate picture of what's coming up for Cancer, please. Anything they need to be aware of as this month of May unfolds. Wow. Okay. So Cancer, I'm just gonna put it out there for any of you that may have some Sagittarius placements in your chart. There's just a little bit of similarity. You have the same card at the center, and you also have that that obsidian that's similar to the tourmaline that they had. So if you have a Sagittarius friend, partner, or something in your astrology that's Sagittarius related, you may want to watch that reading as well. Right in the center, focused energy, what your present feeling is, what you're really looking at is that Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter rulership. Yet again, the Jupiter rulership coming up. And it's moving into Aries this month for a little bit of a preview, right? Then it will be going retrograde back into Pisces for the rest of the year, but we're getting a little bit of movement. Jupiter is on the move for this month of May, so we're definitely getting a taste of something very positive, bold, and a nice shift in the action. So I would say that this is really telling you that it's time to open up. It's time to see the bigger picture. Yet again, long term. This is expansive energy coming out of stagnation, the wheel turning in your favor. You're really starting to look a little bit more at the future and what you would like to see unfold. So let's get a clarifier. We're going to clarify all of these cards with a second deck to get a little more depth. So let's see. Please, Spirit, what is the Wheel of Fortune pertaining to with Cancer, please? And we have the Seven of Cups. So I do feel Cancer as well. You know, this has been really, you may have been going through a time of confusion. There may be a lot of confusion. There may be a lot on your plate. You may feel overwhelmed with all the different things that you feel that you have to pay attention to, or all the things that you have to do. Because the Seven of Cups can be overwhelming. There's quite a lot of options here. And it may have led to you just procrastinating or stalling out because you're like, well, darn it, if I can't make a choice, I just won't make any choice, and things just stay the same. So I feel that you're very focused on looking at all the different options that you have available to you, making that choice, coming out of stagnation and procrastination and moving forward. That's very much what I feel there. In the immediate past, we had the Seven of Wands. So you may have felt very dug in. There could also be somebody in your life that's very dug in, or has been in the future, you know, in the past, where it's like both of you just wouldn't relent. Like both of you are like, I want my way, and they're like, no, I want my way. And so you're just sort of at a standstill, because the Seven of Wands is some defensive energy. It's also, you know, saying that you've got to speak your truth. So in a lot of ways you could say, you know, part of this is a good thing, especially if you've had to really put your boundaries down and be very truthful to what it is that you want. But it can also create a stuck feeling if the other person is not willing to compromise or work with you. Let's get a clarifier, please. Three of Cups. Yeah, this could have been a face-off amongst friends. You know, you could have even got stuck in the middle of a couple of friends that were having an argument or a disagreement or falling out, and you kind of felt like they really wanted you to like stand up for one of them, you know, and take sides, and you know, you probably wouldn't do that. That's just the feeling I get. Sagittarius, you're not a sign that likes to be put in that position. You don't like to feel like, oh, I gotta pick, because you're very magnanimous. And that might be the choice that you're making here. You might feel like, you know what? If you're gonna make me choose, then I'm just gonna walk away and go do what's best for me, right? Don't put a Sagittarius in the middle of that. That's not fair. Going into the immediate future, we've got the World card as the rest of the month of May unfolds. I think this is going to be very powerful. Our full moon this month on the 15th is going to be in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is a fellow water sign, so it's very powerful for you. Very, very positive. And I do feel like it brings a lot of closure and a lot of things full circle. The beautiful connection that I always see between the Wheel of Fortune and the World, right? Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. The World is ruled by Saturn. So to me, this represents expansion, openness, and, you know, Saturn is really about things coming to a close. It's about lessons being learned, a bit karma being worked through, especially when it comes to the World, because it's a very positive energy. It's like one door is closing, but another amazing door is opening, and you feel great. You're like, I climbed the mountain. I learned the lesson. I got the stuff that I needed to get, and now I'm ready to go to the next level. It's also the last card of the major arcana, and so it really does indicate that, you know, something over the, you know, second half of May is really coming full circle, and you feel ready to go to the next level in a big way. The other signs that are very strong, we do have your own sign, Sagittarius. We have Capricorn on the World, and both of these, if you look in those corners, these are representations of the 4 fixed signs. So you could have Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo playing very big roles in your life throughout this month, very strongly. Let's get into a clarifier on the World. Let's see what that is looking like, what that is around for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. So I do feel, you know, you got a lot of cups here. All of your clarifying cards, past, present, and future for this month are cup suits. So it's all about those emotions coming full circle for you, Cancer. It really, really is. This is kind of beautiful coming through, because to me the King of Cups is you. That's a Cancer king, right? That's, you know, very much in understanding of his emotions. This is a trustworthy individual, somebody that really has your back. And so I really do feel that going forward, you know, you're coming out stronger than ever. And I feel like, you know, if you haven't gotten what you want just yet, Cancer, you have a very strong understanding of what that is and what that looks like and feels like for you. And I don't think that you'll compromise about that. Like, you want what you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, on the subconscious position, the 3 of Swords, one of the most heartbreaking sort of cards, but it's also a card of recovery and healing. So I do feel like you're really doing some self-reflection and examination of maybe just why your heart has felt so broken, maybe why it's been in so much pain for so long, or for, you know, so many moments in your life. And, you know, hopefully what you're going to be doing, Cancer, is pulling those swords out, you know, just going, you know what, it's time. I'm not going to carry these old wounds around with me anymore to just, you know, relive them again and again. Let's get into a clarifier, please, on the 3 of Swords for Cancer. Let's see what's going on with them. What's healing? What is in their heart that needs recovery? The Page of Cups, you know, and that may be something too that I just really want to bring up for you, is you may have been waiting for an apology from someone. You may have been waiting for somebody to come in and quote unquote make it better for you, or give you that closure you needed. And so I feel like for you right now, this is you giving yourself your own closure, because if you're not going to get what it is that you want to hear from somebody, it's important for you to give that gift to yourself, right? A friend of mine sent me a really good video, and it was this lady talking about how, you know, why do you need the person that hurt you to fix it for you? Why do you want the person that broke you to make it better? And why would you even expect it? It's nice to have somebody apologize to you, and it feels good, but, you know, are you really going to take the broken pieces of your heart and bring them to the person that created that situation and be like, here, please fix it for me? Do you really need them to tell you how much it hurt? You know how much it hurt. Them saying it isn't going to necessarily fix it for you. So this is, to me, really a feeling that you will be giving yourself the closure you need. You know, in some cases, since this is a general reading, it is possible that the person that really did you wrong or hurt you, you know, may come forward and apologize, or give you the kind of, sense that they really do understand that they messed with you. But this is really more about you giving yourself that. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, is the 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is a beautiful energy of burdensome cycles coming to a close. Spirit is really letting you know, Cancer, that a lot of these heavy things that have been weighing you down or really weighing you on your shoulders very heavily are finished, right? This is no longer something that you have to carry around. This is something that you can really put down and let go. This is why that beginner's mind energy is coming in, because some big cycles are closing this month. And it's really all a matter of, will you let them go? Will you let them go and embrace this beautiful new door that's opening? Now we have the King of Pentacles here. Very, very nice. King of Cups and King of Pentacles are both very lovely. They're excellent cards, because I do feel like this really indicates that you're stepping into stronger, firmer boundaries, enjoying your life a whole lot more, enjoying the, benefits or the fruit of your labor, instead of just constantly working for nothing and just feeling very heavy and very weighed down. It's also very strong Taurus energy, and that is the season we're mostly working with. We have a lot of Taurus energy through this month. So let's get some advice here for you, Cancer. Let's see what Spirit has as some actions that you can take around these messages. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, the Aries energy is very strong here. It is, and we got a lot of fire. We got a lot of, shifting out of Pisces into Aries and Aries into Taurus this month, and vice versa. It's really nice. So, suggested approach is the 4 of coins, the 4 of Pentacles. And so, this is Capricorn energy. It's very, cautious. It's a little bit guarded. A little bit defensive, right? It's kind of like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get taken advantage of, either emotionally or financially. So I'm going to be really careful about who I let in or what I give to others. So my feeling with this, it's not a bad thing to be cautious. It's not a bad thing to have discernment when it comes to who you let in and what you give to others. But it's also important not to get so closed up, not to get so cautious that you can't allow the good things in as well. So keep that in balance this month, Cancer. Yeah, the Hermit. This could be, not a bad month to kind of seek your own counsel. This is a month to me of a lot of healing. So if you need to take time just to yourself and kind of hermit up and do your own thing, a good bit this month, that's totally fine. Because I do feel like you're healing. You're healing your sense of boundaries. You're healing your sense of intuition, of knowing who to let in and when. So don't be afraid to follow your own light. Follow your own guidance, or the guidance of a trusted counselor or a friend. What you need to know is this devil energy is here. So I do feel, Cancer, that you're breaking free of quite a few maybe old bad habits, even addictions or things that have kind of kept you stuck for a while, kept you stagnant. This is Capricorn energy. So, it could even be a difficult or negative work situation that you're working through, or looking to release yourself from there. And look at that. Yes, the sun is coming in, because I really do feel that you're making a choice. Ultimately, the devil card is really about personal freedom. It's about whether we let that devil sit on our back or not, right? It's about whether we, just do the thing that's not making us happy every day, day in and day out, or are we going to release ourselves and live free, right? And here's that sun card, the most positive card in the tarot, coming through to say, look, Cancer, the sun is coming out tomorrow. Don't allow negativity, destructive thoughts or habits to drag you down. The hopes and fears position is also the sun. So you got the sun twice in this reading here. And, again, most positive card usually indicates great optimism, bright new future, a sense of innocence. Yet again, we go back to that same message from the beginning, the beginner's mind. This is really about releasing. It's like if you thought that you knew everything that was coming, and you thought that you knew everything that was going to happen to you, and you had this idea that it was all, kind of negative and not very good. This is really encouraging and challenging you at the same time to start thinking in a positive direction and embracing a very childlike beginner's mind, right? Because your hopes and fears is that you want the sun to come out tomorrow, but you're like, oh, but can it really? Because there's times that I've thought I've wanted it and I thought it was going to, and then it didn't. So it really is about staying in that innocent, childlike kind of mindset that's full of wonder and possibility. Yeah, King of Wands. It's, you know, I'm going to tell you too, I really will say it's time for you to take responsibility for your own happiness. Very strongly, Cancer. The King of Wands is all about leadership. It's Aries energy. It's like a small emperor, right? It's like that lower arcana emperor. And, you know, this really is saying, it's like you can go out and get what you want. You can be happy. You can have that feeling of vitality and energy, but it's really not up to anybody else to give it to you. You know, this is a king that says, I'm going to go get it. I'm not expecting anyone to go out and get it and give it to me. I'm going to get it. And the outcome card is just even further, right? It's like I said, this is sort of like the glow up for the King of Wands, right? Again, very strong positive Aries energy. This is really saying you've taken accountability, responsibility, and leadership for your own direction in life, your own happiness, your own positive outcomes. You haven't been waiting around for somebody else to hand them to you. This is an energy of action. And I feel like this is a month that's really spurring you to action quite a bit. Let's get a clarifier on the Emperor for Cancer, please. And look at that. Look at that. 9 of Cups. See, to me, the 9 is not quite yet the 10. So this is really saying, keep going, Cancer. You're going to get to your 10. Right now, you're really identifying what it is you want, what your dreams, hopes, and wishes look like and feel like. It's time to continue going and getting them, right? Beautiful. Really empowering kind of reading here. Wow. And on the bottom, here's our Queen of Cups. We had the King of Cups in the future. Well, maybe the Queen is coming. There's our little Scorpio Queen. And the Empress, ultimate kind of queen, divine feminine energy. I love that we had, you know, the Empress and the Emperor showing up in this reading, because I feel like if you are looking for love or you're looking for that very strong kind of power couple energy, it's in here. That very strong divine feminine and masculine bond and union is coming through on this. So let's get an affirmation card, please, for Cancer. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like there's just, look at that, the master energy. To me, I'm sorry, but that just deeply taps into the Emperor, that, you know, really taking control of your destiny, taking charge, taking leadership and responsibility for the direction of your life rather than waiting for someone or something else to do it for you. You're really stepping it up here. You can solve your problems naturally and cleverly. Proceed with courage and a decisive strategy. Let your opponent underestimate you. A Taoist master uses soft to conquer hard. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. So wow, I mean, this is really about overcoming adversity, using your intuitive side, your subconscious energy, right? Because it's about that gentle energy overcoming things that are challenging. Absolutely fabulous reading, Cancer. It's very empowering, very strong. I hope you have an amazing month ahead. Take care.